extend the contracts? How do we extend the contracts? These are all the basic points. Now, later you will understand about another concept. So, but here the point is, generally, when we are creating the contracts, usually we have to understand another option, how we can handle these contracts in a separate file and access them and use them in our projects. That is very important. So this you will later learn about a modular concept, but basic I will tell you how to handle this actually. For example, in real world development process, what happens is, so let's see one simple point here. I created a separate folder. This is oops concept. Okay, fine. I am creating a separate folder. So the folder is shopping app. It is a separate folder. This app related library we will classify. Suppose I will create a subfolder into shopping app, and that subfolder name in the shopping app I am giving as the subfolder name in the shopping app I am giving as contracts. Okay, contracts. Okay, that is contracts. I will add another folder into it. And in this folder, I will give the name as so main. We have a contract and we have a main. Okay. In the contract, we will add a contract. In the contract folder, we will add a contract. So that is iProduct.ts. That is a contract called iProduct.ts. And how to design that contract? Interface, iProduct, that is the contract, and it contains name, it is a string type, and a price, and it is a number type. Okay, we just designed a simple contract. We generally maintain all our contracts in a separate project, in a separate file, separate location. Similarly, so we have another contract, iCategory.ts. And this we are defining interface, iCategory. Category is another one. And this contains category ID, that is a number. And it contains category name, and that is a string type. Okay, this is another contract. Now, we want these contracts to be used in our main project. So in the project main folder, I am creating a file called app.ts. And here I want to use those contracts. Here, first basic point, you should know that whatever the components that you have designed in a separate file are not directly accessible in another file. You cannot access them. We have to import those files into the current file, and we need to use them. Why you are maintaining separate files? To easily extend the functionalities, separation issues. We maintain our library in a separate location, and we want to use it in another project. Then how to use it? Suppose I declared here LET, so TV, and TV is using iProduct. It is using iProduct, and it is configuring that iProduct. But usually iProduct is not present in this file. iProduct is present in some other file, and you are trying to use it. So then first important, I am defining here in that we have name as suppose TV. Okay. Then we are defining price. So price as some price. I am configuring that here. I am configuring that here. And I want to print those details. That means, yeah, I want to print those details. We need to print those details. That means console.log. So here we need to print. So name is equal to tv.name. And in the next line, so price is equal to, so here tv.price. We are configuring in this way. So this is a complete separate file. Your interface is not present here. Your Visual Studio is having the ability to identify if the files are present in a same root folder. It can identify those members and it can give you access here. You are maintaining in a separate location. So I will copy that. I will open that now. So the main here, let's compile that. So tsc app.ts. And when I compile that, you can see it says that cannot find iProduct. But your Visual Studio debugger haven't shown any problem because the members and the properties that you written in this code, means in this folder, it can access them and show them here, but compiler cannot recognize them. Your Visual Studio have the ability to access those properties and show you here. So that is the specialty of Visual Studio, that whatever previous values you have typed, it will remember and it will get them and give you, so that you need not to type them. But compiler cannot do that because compiler doesn't recognize that there is no iProduct here. Then how it can use iProduct here? So obviously it says that I can't find any iProduct in your file. There is no iProduct in this app.ts. It knows that there is no iProduct inside it. Then important is what to do, how we can configure that. That means it is present in another file. So how you can access from another file and use it here? So we have to import. So before using it, first we have to import. Import in the flower brace from which file? The file name you have to configure. Remember, our app is present in a separate folder. Called main. Contracts are present in a separate folder called contracts. And where their two locations are there, it is important. You know general HTML, how to refer the paths. Na? So suppose both are presenting shopping app. Now what I have to do, currently I am in main folder. Come out of this main folder and access that contracts folder. Then how to do that? How to come out of the current folder? We have to use dot. Dot comes out of the current folder / in that we have to use contracts. In contracts / which contract to import? iProduct contract to import, semicolon. And in that contract, which interface you want to import, you have to define the interface name. Interface name is iProduct is an interface. We have to import that iProduct interface. So this is how we need to configure. So this actually you will learn when we are discussing about a separate topic. This is iProduct. So that is iProduct. And what is the file? So .ts file. But we don't need to define the file name here. Just iProduct is the reference here. It's okay. Now what happens is, this is how we have to import. It requires another point. I will tell you. I will compile this now. And you can see it is still showing a problem, that it is saying that this is not a module. It is not a module to import and use it.